5,000 credits for a pack. It seems a little high, no? 8,000?
There's one that was like 10,000. 12,000 I think. It was a Radiant Entertainment bundle.
Alright.
I thought about buying it.
Oh. I don't know about that. If a cosmetic's running me more than maybe $10, I don't know about that. Unless it's... I could do it.
Okay.
Hopefully. No, I got it. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
No, I'll just stare at the camera real quick. I think it would get people talking if I just stared at the camera for a little bit. It generates buzz, you know. That's what we need. The daring plays.
Shoot. I could say hello first, and then you can go into the details, and then I'll just piggyback off of literally whatever you said.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in to the CMU Vs NIU stream.
Yeah, hello. We'll be playing Valorant tonight. I'm sure everybody knows about that. Oh, yeah. So we'll be playing NIU tonight.
Yeah, they did not do great on the maps that were picked today, so hopefully that me and Sammy will keep their win streak of 100% as they did win last week's game through a very deserved win.
Mm-hmm. You want to keep that going? Get everybody keep it hype. Keep the hype train going. Get everybody going again. I'm sure I'll see a lot of good gameplay tonight from this game that I have not casted before, but I will do my best.
Yeah, absolutely. Very looking forward to seeing the team back together again, especially with Aiden back, and see if he's, just to see if that team chemistry is definitely there, because we did see PlayerOne have a very good feat last week, and just to see if, the full potential of this team, just see if maybe PlayerOne was better in that spot. He did take Aiden's place as usually being the duelist for a bunch of comps, so we'll be able to finally see Aiden as that duelist in all of those comps and see how maybe he plays different from PlayerOne.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. I'm very eager to see. I'm not sure how much of the Valorant team I've watched before, but I'm very eager to see what they have in store compared to our other CMU teams, because I know our Valorant team is quite good, as they're already on a win streak, so that they show it.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first map will be Ascent. We did play Ascent last week. A lot of the maps are repeats, but it'll be interesting to see if CMU has learned any lessons when it comes to attack or defense, or potentially different comps, as usually for Ascent, Aiden is on Jet, Dawson's on KJ, Michael's on Omen, Rob is on Sova, and Spencer's on KO. So it'll be interesting to see if any of those change. And there was some comp changes than usual for Lotus, as we saw the Cypher over KJ pick, and we'll see if changes like that repeat in the future.
Okay. Because I know with NIU, with what I saw, I know there's a lot of kind of mirror matches between teams here, but I know I saw the Omen, I saw the Sova, I saw a Cypher, Breach, and Jet. So
yeah, absolutely. Breach definitely dominates these maps, especially with Lotus and Haven having such small lanes, as I mentioned in the stream last week. Breach is just so oppressive on so many of the maps, so I'm definitely expecting to see Breach on a bunch of these comps, and definitely not expecting to see him taken out of the meta or any of the comps just because of how strong he is, but maybe there will be different approaches when it comes to smoke comps, maybe possible double smokes on the site, on the maps with 3 sites.
Okay. Because I know Breach has the more seismic abilities to kind of disorient the enemy team.
Yeah.
I know I was saying this a lot yesterday when I was looking more into Valorant. I know a lot of the abilities can just kind of go through walls sometimes, and I was like, well,
yeah, that's definitely why Breach is so strong, especially with his position. He can just position behind a wall. He'll be completely safe when he uses his fault line or his flashes, and then all of his teammates can basically benefit off of that util, and there's little to no risk involved compared to a Breach in the open with another player trying to do that play. It's just not usually not as successful.
Okay. I was thinking, why are there so many walls if people are shooting through them all the time? Although I know, it's especially important to have people like your initiators and especially Sova, because I saw a lot of him in NIU's game a little bit ago. I didn't realize his, I'm gonna call it Sonic Arrow because I'm an Overwatch player, but how wide his radius is of what he can see when he shoots that arrow.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like so far, the only interesting thing in the comp for CMU is possibly that flex option from BeefStroganoff. Usually plays Sova on this map. He has been learning lineups, and looks like that's what he's going for.
Okay. Okay, there are definitely some people I haven't seen here, but I do like the look of that robot guy.
That would be KO. For NIU, it looks like they are trading the KJ pick for Cypher, which is usually not as common. Usually KJ has definitely inserted herself into the meta of Ascent. Usually you'll see a KO with a KJ with an initiator, and then Omen and Jet, maybe Reyna. Reyna's not as popular, but she's definitely more popular than Raze on a map like this. And obviously Jet reigns superior on this map. She's definitely just a go-to pick in terms of duelist.
Mm-hmm. So you said Kale is his name.
KO, yeah.
Okay. So he's what is he, controller, initiator?
He's an initiator.
Okay. What does he typically do?
So the whole thing that's really annoying about Ascent is essentially KJ's util. She can almost on her own hold down a site, and that allows the rest of the team to be able to flex and like work the other parts of the map. And KO's special ability is being able to essentially, he counters all of that util. I'm forgetting the word, but he disables it. So the util, KJ's util on the ground will not work if she is scanned by his knife or his ult. So that gives teams an opportunity to get onto the site, break all of that util before it can do any damage to them. And that's why he's such a good pick on this map, especially when Sentinel is definitely a guaranteed role that you'll have to run into.
Right. Okay, so he's got like kind of like EMP abilities. Kind of. It took me until a little bit ago to realize when you were saying KJ, you meant Killjoy.
Yeah.
I should probably refer to it as that then.
It looks like they're going for a very explosive comp. NIU able to get the first blood.
Ooh. CMU able to clap back with two more kills though, so that's very good.
Yeah, they have the site completely on lockdown. NIU is definitely going to have a hard time breaking up these crossfires. Ooh. But that was an extremely good shot from Meister.
Okay.
Meister is just able to take down all of CMU's defense. Bannable completely unable to do anything.
All right, well, first round down in NIU's favor, but
yeah.
No matter.
Unfortunately, this will result in like a snowball effect. It will be very hard for CMU to win the next round.
Okay. Do you think maybe they'll try A this time instead then?
Maybe, but maybe they don't want to let out any strategies on their save round.
Okay.
Looks like we are having some technical difficulties.
Wouldn't be a stream without it, really.
I predict, at least for this map, a problem we saw a lot with CMU on Ascent last week is that they were not very proactive. They were not very assertive. They were not very assertive, and I felt like that was such a problem. And you can see in that first round, they definitely immediately rushed in there together. They were holding those angles. It was just very unfortunate. Meister was able to get that flick immediately off the bat, and then on top of that, they just didn't have a very good post plant, but the initial execution was a lot better.
All right, good to see that Valorant is back. All right. Okay. What else did I see here? We have Cypher, and then Omen, and Jet. Soba, okay. So I think, good thing I actually know everybody who's here. That's good. Although NIU is already in the lead here, but I'm sure we'll get that right back.
Yeah, so
no
typically how the eco rounds go, or not eco as in like a save, but I just mean usually the team that wins pistol is most likely to win the second round, and because they will have essentially worse guns, the other team will save on the second round, and then on the third round, the second team will have a full buy against the first team's like medium buy, half buy, and that usually means they'll win the third round. So most likely NIU will take the next round, and then CMU will take the round after that.
Okay. All right, so it's more like a momentum thing. I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, just having more money gives you such an advantage when it comes to, especially when the enemy team has weaker guns.
Yeah.
They can take those long range fights, and then the team with the weaker guns is essentially just at a disadvantage.
Although looking at the map, it looks mostly close range, but I definitely could be wrong because I know there's
Yeah, it is definitely close range. There's a lot of pockets. You have wine, you have garage. You definitely want to be wary of mid because mid is usually where the long range weapons thrive. You will see a lot of teams, especially on the second round buy, go mid because they have that advantage. A lot of people on the save rounds will choose to play those close corners, especially just to get them off guard, especially with like Sentinel Util using like a judge or like a shorty you can get a lot of value off of that.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, so it'll definitely be interesting to see. Last week, yAime definitely shined on KJ. He was able to get a lot of value, especially on the save rounds, even at some point getting 3 or 4 kills with just the sheriff against rifles. So it'll be really interesting to see if he's able to keep up that momentum. Especially, he was the deciding factor for so many rounds. Not only him, but also Bannable being constantly put in those clutch situations. You always saw him against the enemy Omen. It was just a 1v1, and usually he would pull through on those clutches. And it would be, interesting to see if the rest of the team maybe steps up, maybe lives up to the same performance or value. Looks like we're finally back, maybe?
It looks good to me. Got a bit of dance party in the buy phase.
Always needed for morale, especially on rounds that you are most likely going to lose, but it's interesting that they're willing to peek the long range angles with a lot worse guns. And it looks like they're going to contest this.
Yeah. They're also looking to go mid, so that's a bit risky.
That's just the risk that comes with going mid.
Yeah. Blind though.
Turret's destroyed.
Ideally, they all swing together here and are able to get one at least.
The smoke kind of obscures everybody around there. Oh, lucky shot with the smoke though. Ooh, takes out
Spike
Bannable
down
there.
mid. Last player standing.
It's bad trying to go for the self-play there, but definitely should have stayed back and helped yAime. But here we are again, getting deja vu. yAime with the sheriff on a save.
Spike is down. Oh.
And unfortunately, Meister able to get 3, but it wasn't eco.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So Meister definitely had you can see the advantage he would have by having a sniper in that round.
Yeah, definitely with the outlaw, without any shields, they're one shot, body shot.
Yeah. They didn't have, because they couldn't buy shields. They got no money.
Yep.
Everybody's broke.
But you can see now that CMU has the full buy, and NIU are stuck with the guns that they had last round, which they can hold up, but in terms of just raw firepower, it is a one shot versus maybe a 2 or 3 shot.
Okay.
It's like Jay's just going in, they're doing the exact same thing as the first round, but they are getting value off of that sniper kit.
They also tripped the tripwire.
Yeah, I would like to see a better post plant this time, maybe pushing into market or CT to be able to lock down that site.
We got a plant onto B already.
Spike planted.
Is it normal for them to just go like in the corner? Or do they not want to just... Oh, okay.
There's default, which is usually by the boxes, and then if you have a bunch of members on site, you can basically plant wherever you want to.
Okay. Ooh, might be revealed in there, but...
No, they are not suspecting yAime at all, and it looks like they're going to
One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
get
nice.
that value off. CMU able to get the last player.
And that's a first win for CMU in terms of 12 rounds, but very good for them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're able to keep this up, especially with NIU eventually getting rifles. But they were able to actually push out of just the site. You saw yAime and main and able to get that 1 kill and the assist on the people in lane, and then, it was just done from there.
Yeah. I've noticed the Jet is looking at mid a lot Well, she was doing that last round too.
Yeah. She probably has a long range weapon. It looks like NIU is contesting for A main control. Just to be able to tell maybe where CMU is at. yAime looking for that lurk.
Oh, okay. A little close there.
NIU definitely having Jet on the off there. And that's why he pushed out. And Meister is looking for more.
Okay.
yAime able to get.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Everybody's going down.
Yeah, yAime able to
2v2
get
left
that.
though. Planted on B.
Spike planted.
Other teams already all the way at mid, making their way over.
Bannable maybe using his Omenal to psych out NIU.
Just making their way. It's
I
very,
bet.
very tense right now.
Yeah, I'd really like to see CMU play together here because we just fall apart so easily.
Last
Arrow
player
shot.
standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh,
And Bannable, he's not able to get that clutch. There's just not enough info on his end. Definitely a little risky. They're not playing together. I would have liked to see a push, maybe out of lane, maybe catch them off guard because they know. NIU was definitely confident that both players were on site, and that is kind of CMU's shortcoming there.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like CMU's forced on another save, so most likely NIU will take this round, especially with Meister being so aggressive and also having his jet ult. So we will probably see him progress out mid or use his updraft to get a cheeky little view.
Jeez. Oh, okay. Wasn't able to get a shot off onto Garrett or Meister there.
Yeah. You see that KO flash a lot in pro play. It makes for a very good mid. Looks like they're going for more.
Going out.
Sorry.
Looks like CMU is able to get on site. Looks like Bannable is going to go for a play in the smoke here. Ideally he gets one, but there's just so many trees.
Well, he definitely tried.
He definitely got his one.
He did get one. That's very good. Any number advantage or any enemy team down is always better.
Last player standing.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, okay.
It'll be interesting to see how he plays this. And that's exactly where he is, and he's just
Barely.
Jelly's practically one shot right now.
Yeah.
That was a really good save run. They were able to take out so many rifles.
Yeah, that's definitely a strategic advantage. I'll take that. We'll take what we can get. He had the, what, three in just that little time frame?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, last week we didn't see much from BeefStroganoff. He was just more of a support player, but finally put in a clutch situation, you can see what he's capable of.
Yeah, he's at 6 already. He's topping the team, I think, right now. He's showing his worth. He's showing his worth this week. He's definitely getting his licks in.
Looks like he is going for a lineup, probably to break that short mid, but he does slightly miss.
That was a nice angle he had, though.
Yeah, he's definitely been practicing that. yAime's so patient on the lurk, just waiting for any members of NIU to make that mistake.
Okay, dashing on the point, though.
No one's on site, so Jay's able to take that.
Obi's starting out taken out, but CMU answers back with a kill on Jelly.
yAime's lurk will definitely be the most valuable
Spike
here.
planted.
His positioning is unknown. NIU has no idea where he is right now.
Definitely moving his way. Oh, no, use Cypher to get a location. Okay, but
His shots are on point right now.
he's hitting
One
2
enemy
headshots,
remaining.
3 headshots. Doesn't know that last guy's there, though.
And yAime
Okay.
closes out the round.
Very nice.
Yeah, CMU were definitely able to combat that neural theft by just shooting a lot better.
Very nice, very nice.
yAime's position was definitely revealed and not put him into such a tough spot, but Jay was able to get him out of that.
Definitely, he's clicking the heads, as we say. He's getting a lot of. He's in there. He's got everything.
Yeah, he was definitely going off.
Got them their second round win here. 4-2. Nothing to worry about though. No checking who was in mid. Doesn't look like to be anybody just yet. And yAime was found out.
Yeah, it's just Illinois that immune control. They've been going for every round and finally paid off. I am a little worried though, because I feel like yAime's lurks have been a deciding factor in the win.
Mm-hmm. CMU will plant B once again. And the shot through the wall there.
And they're trading solo ult.
Another shot. Everybody's shooting through walls right now.
Not sure if that got off a lot of damage.
Not much. Yeah, not many connections, but definitely people have been seen though.
BeefStroganoff able to take down KO. They're in such a tough spot. It's looking like a repeat of the other rounds. It's
very
like
nice.
base A. Base A is definitely a lot more cleaned up.
But he got shots in the back there by Cubby.
Last player standing.
Oh, everybody on either side of him. A little rough for him there.
Yeah, all members a little low, but once again, they gotta stop sitting on site. They need to push out and take more space. Otherwise, you have Illinois flooding in from lane and stairs, and there's just nothing they can do.
Yeah, they are getting kind of flanked and boxed in, just like on site, and there's only that little cubby I can see off of B that they're hiding in that doesn't do them much good.
Yeah, no, they aren't able to properly play post plant from there, so not sure why they keep going for it. Hopefully yAime is able to get that pick, because it feels like every time he does, they usually win the round.
Mm-hmm. Just rests on his shoulders. Surely it'll go better for him this round.
Seems like CMU is constantly contesting B, possibly because of how much Illinois wants that A main control, and they're just not willing to put up with that.
Jet ult, but CJ takes out 2 CMU. Okay.
Jelly also taking out
Guess
2,
we only
and
got
it's just
Yame left.
Last player standing.
This is the unfortunate drawback of having that lurk, is just possibly your whole team dies and there's nothing you can do. You have no info and you don't have the spike.
Yeah.
It's an impossible situation for yAime right now.
Okay.
He's slowly trying to isolate those fights, but it's such a
left
health
it.
disadvantage.
Yeah, only left at 23. You can't do much with that.
And that shock dart takes them out.
Oof.
Illinois not willing to take that risk, so they just use the util and just clear out the round.
Mm. That's a bit rough, but we'll see. I think yAime seems to not. Or wait, Bannable looks to be going over to the right now.
Yeah, it looks like CMU is calling the timeout, possibly because they're 4 rounds behind, and it seems like every time they try to hit B, it just doesn't work out.
We got a nice camera angle of our team there.
Hopefully they're able to come up with a strategy that Illinois has been able to immediately see through, because Illinois does know they're calling out a timeout right now, so it might be time for a change for Illinois as well. You can see, at least right now, that they're stacking towards A, possibly because CMU has been doing poorly on B, and they haven't really tried A on a full buy, so Illinois is probably going to lean towards more A, because that's what they think CMU's game plan is.
That is true. Yeah, I've noticed they haven't gone to A.
Yeah, they haven't. The one time they did not work out, and they were on save. They were on a save.
Okay. Yeah, maybe they're just...
And you can see CMU immediately going to A.
Oh, yeah. We'll see how that works out, though, but I'm a bit worried for them, actually.
Looks like maybe more of a split. But
Yeah.
this is just so risky to go mid on their save once again.
Kind of a neat angle, though.
He did
Oh,
get
wow,
the
he gets the
tripwire that
tripwire.
time.
He's gotta try to outrange a sniper here with a revolver. Taking the world on.
Nice, are trying to get
Nice
away, but
shot.
yAime able to punish him.
Didn't keep his head on a swivel. He didn't look behind him. He got shot.
A.
Illinois is aware of yAime being here.
Well, the spike is on the floor currently, which is a bit rough.
Yeah, Illinois' best game plan here is just sit on the spike.
And then Cypher for NIU, for Cypher's just kind of chilling over there, looking for everyone else on B. Doesn't look like he's gonna find anybody till he lurks around a little more.
CMU a little antsy because they don't know where Illinois' third player is.
And they're guarding the spike with their lives, and everybody's wandering around looking for each other.
Spot able to upgrade to the operator, but such close angles, I'm not sure if it's much of an upgrade.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Oh.
And Destroyer. No problem at all. yAime. I see. Okay, so CMU's going for the plant on B with the Omenal.
Oh.
yAime was previously clearing out spawn to make sure that rotate would be possible.
Oh, okay.
Spike planted.
Does Omen ulting just grant you the spike if it's down?
He teleported onto the spike, and so when he's done with his ult, he'll be back where he was.
Okay. Oh, and then...
Looks like they were just ulting for some information to see if CMU was back there in that cubby.
And they're not sticking to the point this time, so maybe they'll get a better jump on NIU here.
Hopefully they're able to get this timing because yAime just...
Ooh, nice.
He's able to get it, but Illinois does know that CMU is not on site.
He's trying to wallbang. He doesn't... I don't think he's gonna hit that, though.
It's just unfortunate. They played a little too far from site that time.
Yeah. A little rough. They were close, though. I'll give them that. They were very close.
Yeah, it was a very good save round once again, but hopefully they're able to do a little bit more with their rifles. As you can see, they just never try A with guns. You can see them going B again, and what I suspect will happen is the same shortcoming every single time, is they're not going to be able to lock down that post plan. But it looks like Illinois is just not phased.
Yeah, they're keeping themselves spread out, just encountering, seeing what they can, or accounting for every possibility, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I think they've seen that they're going to B, and it looks like everybody's rotating over to B from NIU.
CMU is sending a few players mid, able to pinch the Illinois players when they do rotate. I do feel like the KJ ult was a misuse because they've always been able to get on A almost with little to no consequences.
Right.
Right here.
Taking out the trap wire. Ooh, he was close to shooting him through the wall there, though.
Yeah, CMU.
Yeah. Okay, BeefStroganoff. In the double kill there.
That sandwiching.
Nice shot by yAime there.
Where's the factory reset?
And, a nice tree, I suppose.
Definitely worked a lot better on the split. I'm glad to see that they didn't repeat their mistakes again, but once again, a little bit hung up on that KJ ult because they've never been contested for B site at all. You usually see the Illinois players immediately falling or immediately backing off, so that KJ ult maybe would have been better used here on A, where Illinois has their stacked players.
That is true, yeah. They always kind of get a free jump onto B. Well, I see our Jet is always kind of just hopping on it as fast as she can. So, and they're never really just like on B, so they kind of got that. Oh, okay, but
Mice are the biggest threat so far to CMU, and their push has been taken out.
Down though. Take out the wolf drone, but they're going to A this time. Okay, well J's down. Destroyer is kind of.
Down A.
Okay.
yAime going for the trigger discipline, able to get two.
Remaining.
Just wait till he turned around. He looked like he was just waiting there for them to turn around.
And yAime
Nice
able to
shot.
close it out again. You can see his performance is just unwavering. Last week, doing super good as well this week.
He's got to keep creeping. He's doing good. He's being a good little. I think you call it lurking. He's lurking.
Yeah, he's being a really good lurk. He's getting so much value for his team that he's top 5 right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. 11-7. Very nice.
Illinois not able to completely full buy this round, but not changing up anything in their defenses. They are not scared of any mid pushes, even though last round we saw CMU go through mid and able to win the round. Looks like Stroganoff's going for this lineup again. The wire isn't there. Looks like Illinois may have taken it back. to put there later.
Yeah, they caught on a little bit to the the amazing angle that he was shooting there.
Going for the same execute they have almost
Oh,
every single
but-
B site.
CJ was waiting in that house for him to. They didn't look at him. It was on there. I saw it in their sight line, but he just didn't look over.
Yeah, and they did not completely clear that when he dashed in.
And yAime here again against the world. We'll see what he tries to do.
He's been able to do it before, but can he do it again? No.
And the enemy team gets a flawless.
Unfortunately.
Switching
But
sides.
it's time to switch sides now.
All right, good swap though. I'm sure it'll.
Hopefully this gives CMU the reset that they need
Mm-hmm.
to just put those other rounds past them.
Yeah. So all guns get reset on a
Yep.
swap. Okay.
Mhm. It's all just pistols. It looks like CMU is going for the almost exact same setup that Illinois had for Ascent.
Mm. It looks like they might be trying to go, or NIU looks like they might be trying to go A. Just
Yeah,
off
that-
rip.
Yep, that is CMU stack site, so hopefully it'll be a very entertaining bloodbath.
It looks like the the Jets will meet in that hallway right away.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll have first contact. Hopefully CMU getting first blood.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they have a flashlight up for that, but CMU not able to get any value off of it.
Jay seems to be just running away from his sight line, backing off a bit.
yAime a little antsy, pushing out B main, trying to get that space, but he will be caught by the tripwire.
Oh, and a first sight with Jay, but he's keeping it. Oh, little did he know he had the crosshair on him in that smoke.
CMU able to clean that up. It is a 3v2. One of the members somewhat low.
Here.
It's a little okay, but yeah, the 3v2 is definitely
Spike
It's
planted.
shooting through the door. Okay.
yAime really good with these timings. Hopefully CMU is able to get Stroganoff and Spat out, and then yAime will shoot them from the back.
One enemy remaining.
Yep. yAime
Very
able
good.
to just capitalize off of the other players distracting them, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. Win the first round on defense.
Yeah.
It's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Most likely gonna win the next round, so hopefully that changes the tides and CMU are able to finally take the lead.
Mm-hmm. Jay looks like he's going for the same strat as Meister was last time. He's grabbing the sniper. Maybe he'll look down mid. Take a
Yeah, looks
Take
like he's
somebody's head,
peeking
maybe.
from the exact same place that Illinois did.
yeah. It's like that's a good idea.
And it looks like Illinois are falling into the same trap.
Oh yeah, they're going B now. Or maybe they're going. Oh wait, no, yeah, they're gonna look down mid. Oh, the smoke, a little obscure.
If only Jay just shot through there.
They're all sneaking past mid right now.
yAime able to get one, but looks like Spike is all alone.
Destroyer just taking his look and then he just leaves.
Illinois completely leaving the Spike alone.
Ooh. Oh no, Jelly gets taken down by the sniper.
Yeah,
Very good.
through a wall ring. A lot of the, it's not as common, but
Oh,
a lot of
wow.
the walls
Okay.
on Ascent are
That was fast.
very wall bangable. He's looking for that.
Oh.
Meister's just, the deagle is so powerful when you have it in the right hands.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely got that timing down. It looked like he was already past that doorway by the time he shot.
CMU not having the read here. Looks like the Spike is going towards B. Most likely Illinois will use their player there to make some noise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. CMU still making their looks like they're making their way over now, just to take a bit of a peek to see what's going
Yeah.
on in
30
B.
seconds
Looks
left.
like they are getting suspicious, taking a little too long. Illinois taking a little too long to get on the site.
Yeah.
Hopefully Meister isn't able to get this flank on them.
Time out.
Giving a bit of a reveal to see what's going on. And then a drone out just to see what they can see. Misses the mark
10
dart
seconds
there,
left.
but
They know one's planning and one's lane, so they're a little
Spike
suspicious of
planted.
Market.
nice TP there.
You can see them checking it. They know.
So if he's not trying to back onto. Ooh, look out behind
Enemy
you.
remaining.
Ooh, Destroyer gets yAime there.
Unfortunately, they were a little bit too tunnel visioned on Meister there.
Oh, he's a little too far away to stop that defuse now. Keeping the free fire. That's nice. Alright. Wins the second round of defense.
Yeah. CMU able to clean up all of the players.
Not keeping his weapon on our watch. Not allowed.
Looks like CMU is going for the read here that Illinois will change things up and maybe go towards mid. But it looks like Bannable is going back to his normal position actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not looking down mid with no sniper anymore.
No, they're
It's a
not
shame.
contesting that anymore.
BeefStroganoff
like-
is gonna shoot eventually.
Probably waiting for a noise cue.
Didn't hear some footsteps or not. Couple
Illinois
smokes
very
over.
split up right now.
Yeah.
Trying to take whatever control of the maps as they can. They're communicating.
The silent communication. Oh, now he's sighted. It's a bit of a 2-on-1 for him there, it looks like.
Yeah, CMU needs to stay true to this crossfire instead of yAime going for the self-play.
Oh, he's distracted by the drone. He's a shotgun
Brad's so
reveal.
unlucky with these Bucky shots. Crosshair's on their body and they're barely taking any damage.
Oh, when he gets this location reveal.
Hopefully able to reposition here.
Ooh.
Illinois having almost full control of the map. They are not phased
Mm-hmm.
at all by the decision making here.
Yeah.
30 seconds
All we
left.
got left is Bannable and Spad. Just
Spad not having a lot of options here with the short range, but Illinois gonna get the plant down.
especially since they're on the other side of the map. Bannable might be trying to make his way over to B.
Spad's just gonna commit to this fight because that's all he has.
Might be asking Bannable to help him and cut her off. Looks like he will commit despite the spike.
Last player
He has
standing.
no idea. Bannable most likely gonna take the gun and save because this is just an impossible scenario.
Yeah.
And Illinois knows they're just leaving the spike completely alone.
Mm-hmm. Bannable's looking to go mid.
Looks like he nearly misses that.
Wow.
My
Okay.
ultimate is ready.
He gets
And
his
he just
ult.
doesn't suspect
Oh.
anyone on that angle.
That's a shame. He didn't. Was not careful enough, maybe, to walk around that corner.
I mean, I wouldn't suspect anyone there either, but they are finally on a full buy. That was their bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they didn't completely save. They're going for the light shields.
Okay. Although NIU going for the full buy, it looks like.
Yeah, their economy is completely fine.
Mm.
They are putting Jay posted up on mid. Hopefully Jelly peeks into him. He's able to get that kill.
No charges left.
Oh,
Pushed off of the angle due to the dart.
yeah. And a smoke there too.
CMU once again trying to take that B main control. Hopefully not getting punished.
Oh, and then he gets a location dart on CJ though. And
CJ
he's low.
Super low. Yame
Barely
just spraying.
escapes. Looks like NIU's making their way towards A.
If Spad held this angle, he could get some real good value off of it. CMU getting suspicious, hearing no noise be main. Looks like they're grouping up
Yeah.
towards mid and A. Illinois trying so hard to not make a single mistake.
Please shoot. Shooting to the clouds, see what he can see if he can hit anything. Oh, and he does. He hits Destroyer there.
Spad
Wow.
not able to get out due to the neural theft though.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Fell apart so quickly for CMU.
Trying to keep their high ground up here over A, but I don't think they'll be able to hit anybody at this angle.
Haven't been
Just
able to
yet.
get much value off of this operator.
Yeah. Oh, CJ peeks. Dangerous.
I'm CMU here. I
Okay.
definitely saved the op.
Okay, but 2v2 left now.
It's an impossible situation with so
Concentrate,
little
Sova.
info.
Oh, CJ's gonna.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah.
Able
I
to
don't
get both
think- I
players,
don't think he
but
gets
not
that
enough
defuse.
time. Nearly.
Oh. Tragic.
Thankfully, Jay did save the op.
We got this.
Alright. 10-6. Not too bad. CMU has been doing pretty good on defense, though.
Yeah, they have been doing a lot better. Looks like they're going to force this round.
Mostly light shield.
Here.
A little rough. The economy's not booming as much as it could be.
No, but they just haven't been winning these important rounds, and it was very common last week too. CMU just falling short on these rounds that decide their economy.
Yikes. My ult's ready.
Dart doesn't scare him. He stays there just to hit Cubby. So now you already down somebody, and it looks like they're gonna run to B. Realized A was maybe a bit too risky with Bannable looking at that sight line on that door.
Just too much presence for them.
Mm-hmm.
yAime contesting B
Oh,
main.
wow.
If yAime was able to get that, maybe Illinois would back off, but they're suspecting that KJ was the only one there.
Revealing area.
The Sonic arrows, see who we can see.
Here.
And BeefStroganoff gets taken out. Oh, almost got killed from behind there, and
Spike
door closed,
planted.
saving him. Bannable's gonna try to creep around the top here.
Let's see if Illinois crumbles so easily on these post plants like CMU does.
They seem to be holding more like, not just the point though, kind of like the elevated position there and behind the shack.
Yeah, they have a lot more crossfires tonight.
Oh,
CMU is just not ready for it.
yeah. Well, unfortunate. I mean, and NIU's on a bit of a 3 streak right now. But CMU can definitely stop the 4th one if they
Looks like CMU is forcing again. Looks like they're forcing since Jay has the jet knives, but they should definitely maybe try going for those close range weapons. Maybe sitting in B main or A main, because I don't know, they're just not getting much value off of the other gun.
yeah. Okay, well.
Absolutely
Bannable
just
and spot.
slaughtering. Getting those upgrades. Jay finally getting his op back.
Ooh.
Destroyer able to trade too. A is wide open, and I wonder if Illinois knows this.
Oh, risky there, but Jay gets a shot on the jump, gets him out.
Definitely were able to profit off of forcing there.
See, I knew they'd stop that. I knew they'd stop that. 3 in a row means nothing. They had that back. I like that graffiti of the cat over there next to the painting of the lion. They got on the wall right there.
CMU going for the same defense over and over.
Let's see if they can get a nice repeat, killing them right out of spawn there.
Yeah. It would be nice if they were able to do that every round, but Illinois just able to adapt. Looks like they're going for that mid push. Probably being able to read, seeing Sova and Killjoy on B most rounds and seeing the rest of the players on A, they probably suspect that mid is wide open.
Yeah, yAime's about to see the entire team around that corner.
I know exactly where you are.
CMU taking so long to rotate despite 2 of their team members being down.
Yeah.
They do have KO's ult for the retake, so hopefully CMU's able to make their post plant crumble because they all are on site. And we've seen CMU crumble under these conditions.
I see the camera there looking at the site as well, a more high ground area. Jay
Yeah,
kind of just
Jay's not
dashing
gonna
in,
clear that.
smoking himself, but it doesn't matter. CJ seems to just be holding that like top high ground corner there really well.
Yeah, absolutely. CJ being in
Match
those
point.
pockets that CMU just doesn't bother to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly would have been more successful if CMU were able to clear those corners, but looks like Jay is a little bit too tunnel visioned, especially even with the op. There wasn't much he could do there.
Yeah. Well, match point here. It's a bit tense though.
Yeah,
Do or die
absolutely.
time right here.
And CMU is not able to full buy, so does tip the round in Illinois' favor.
Well, they seem a little dissuaded by that knife though. Oh,
Hopefully, Stroganoff is able to get so much value off of this ult because they
looks
really
like he hit
need it.
Destroyer there, but not much else.
Slowly backing off of A main.
See what BeefStroganoff can see here with his little drone.
I think they're trading info here. And this is their key to get out.
Yeah, Spot tried to reload there. Shot by
Definitely not in CMU's
Shot by
favor
CJ.
right now.
yeah. Jelly's already planted on A there.
They just have no info.
See Bannable trying to
Yes,
look
sir.
at. I don't think it'll do much for him.
Yeah, they have so little util for the retake. It's just
Yikes.
impossible.
Bannable's
And they know. Weiser not gonna repeat that.
oh he's
until-
not gonna try to repeat that, yeah.
No, he's waiting
He
for
knows.
his teammates.
Okay, Bannable. Oh,
One
Crosshair
tap
is
and
iffy
not
either.
able. So Illinois does take the first map.
mm-hmm. So they got 7 though. That's not bad.
That's not bad. It wasn't a huge margin, but they did perform a lot better on Ascent last week. But the next map will be Lotus, which NIU is not typically known for doing super well on. So hopefully CMU is able to take that advantage and hopefully do something with it. Hopefully, you know, yAime is able to keep that momentum. Bannable, same thing. Hopefully Spat is able to step it up for this next map and hopefully seeing if there's any comp changes. But Jay has definitely proved himself in that team comp. He definitely is able to play Jet very, very well. He was usually able to get the picks and the values off of almost every single round. So
Yeah, I know I saw him on attack. He was always dashing the point as fast as he could get there. Although might have spelled demise for them a little bit, but like, you know, he was always moving though. He was always moving. He was trying to get to the point as fast as possible, and he was watching mid when they were on defense, and he was able to get a couple good kills on defense there with his the sniper.
yeah, absolutely. I think one thing that I find interesting is PlayerOne was definitely more of a team player. I saw him a lot more with the team, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes for this next map. We'll be right back.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready. Double.
One enemy remaining.
3. Destroyed.
Where is everyone?
One enemy remaining.
He's off. Plant the spike.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
I know exactly
One enemy remaining.
Get out of my way. Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
Going into Lotus.
All right. Looks nice. Looks like a nice place. I like that. Oh, okay. New agents showing up here.
Yeah, it looks like they are going for the typical. CMU is going for the typical picks they have on here, except once again they're abandoning that KJ pick they usually have.
Although NIU won't. Looks like they'll keep KJ.
Yeah, once again we saw that last week where Ohio was willing to take KJ over Cypher.
So we have, who's it? Fade and
Gecko. Or which one?
Rays it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a really good combo that they have with Fade C's and then raises paint shells. They can trap Illinois in one place and then they can take that damage from that nade. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes because with a lot of characters like that, especially on A, they take that early aggression to make sure they can just push off the enemy team. So it'll be interesting to see, but
especially having us defend first this time.
looks like we're actually attacking.
Are we? Oh. Oh, you're right. Okay.
But it looks like Illinois is also not super willing to contest. But it does look like they are doing that combo with Fade and Raze. Interestingly enough, no one on B. Omen playing Breakable, but actually not putting their KJ alone on C.
Okay. I think also like the difference with the three, now there are 3 points, or 3 plant spots, I guess, on this map. Seem to make it a bit more interesting for CMU here.
CMU using that early util on maybe just a hunch. Not sure if that was the play since they don't have that much util to get on the site.
Oh. And they could just kind of like go to the ceiling with it. Oh wow. Okay, yAime's already down.
Meister.
Meister and Destroyer taking out most of CMU there.
Yeah, once again, just
It's back
kind
in
of a
Spot's
repeat.
hands.
Meister really good on Duelist and especially on these pistols.
Stay out of the watchful eyes of unfortunate.
Meister just able to strafe better, essentially, there.
Well, with the similar to last time, they'll be a bit down first round, so that'll be a bit of an issue. And, not as much money going in here either, so it'll be a bit rough.
Yeah.
Looks like they're holding the money a bit, 1,900, 2,000.
Yeah, not that bad, but it does look like they are going towards B for those close encounters, and it'll be a lot easier for them to get those kills.
Okay.
On my way.
We got 3 people, or NIU is like 3 people on A. Pretty chilling. Throwing a grenade into the room, see if they can find anybody.
CMU not afraid at all. They're just fully pushing in.
Bannable. And yAime getting the kill too. It's 2 down already.
yAime going from Sentinel to Duelist once again, just like last week. Getting so much value off of that paint shell though.
Yeah, CJ getting 2 people in that room as well. And quick defuse.
Yeah. CMU definitely able to do some damage, but ultimately it would have been better for them to be able to win that round.
Definitely. Might be a bit rough to go B, I feel like. If I just looking at the map here, I feel like C is kind of the most like defensible maybe, but I'm not really sure. I think B is like a bit risky considering that the like both sides of the map converge there, and you just like have everybody going in on you from any angle really. I feel like B is a lot more vulnerable.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why it's so much more practical when you have worse guns because they're forced to peek all of those short angles, even when they all converge to that one area.
Yeah, maybe playing a little dangerous game, and that smoke but peeks out and it gets him killed there.
CMU just being separated from the rest of the team, just not much they can do there.
Yeah.
You see the spike towards C, but Illinois not really wavering in any defenses. Completely unfazed.
NIU having a lot more of a advantage already with the 5v4.
Slowly working up C, but Cubby's completely ready for this. Gonna play off of the alarm bot.
fast actually. Wow.
Spike
Cubby getting 3 kills on the CMU. Wow.
Sharan able to recover, but
Taken
Not
out
it-
by CJ.
not much to do more than that. CMU need to rethink their approach here because that was their buy.
Yeah.
Illinois' economy just spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
They're so confident they're getting light shields.
Especially CJ and Jelly still at like 4K in terms of credits, so it's a bit rough for CMU. Although
Looks like they are gonna go head for head, most likely trading util. They need to push out together here.
Garrett taken out first. That's good.
Fade Trail's able to tell them where 2 Illinois players are and be able to take over A. CMU winning the battlefield on A.
Opening the door and bit of a free fire, I guess.
Flawless execute going on A here.
There.
It seems like NIU might be scrambling to get over there.
yAime desperate for these kills because he wants that raise ult. Every time he gets the raise ult, he immediately pops it. So it'll be interesting to see if he does that again.
Got a bit jump scared there by the Phantom.
He's not
Gets
able
a
to
kill
get
on
that.
Jelly.
yAime getting the other one. Such good teamwork here.
Very good, very good. All that's left is CJ.
enemy remaining.
Door. Oh no, there's still Cubby. Okay. So he might not last long. Although the door closes on Stroganoff, he's not able. He's locked in there with Cubby.
Unfortunately, able to get that isolation just from
Goodness.
unfortunate events with the
I
door.
thought to be even more.
That was a bit concerning. Cubby was going a little bit in there. I think he got 3 people.
It was a big mistake letting Cubby get so many players.
Yeah. But looks like a little more balanced here in terms of weaponry and shields. That looks good.
Illinois once again leaving B wide open, possibly because there's no reason for CMU to push B unless they're on a save.
Well, with the money advantage finally in CMU's favor, it looks like for this round, as they won the last round, looks like they're feeling a bit good to go to A, although it is really far from them. It looks like, I don't know.
Where is
That's a nice shot,
hiding?
and they're using ultimate. Okay.
They're able to immediately commit to egg because they know there isn't that many players there. And Jelly most likely not
Jelly
going to be
gets
able to
taken
get
out?
any.
CMU's a lot more confident now that they got the better weaponry now. They got the better position. You know, they know. They just know where the NIU has to get there, has to push them.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have a much better post plant setup than they did on Ascent. You can see players scattered around the map being able to pinch Illinois when they finally get there.
Just a peek of the head from CJ. Bannable's able to take him out right away.
They're just playing ping pong.
A nice win. A nice win for CMU. Nice round win. Catching back up to NIU. I'm sure they'll be tied real soon, right after this round.
Yeah, so Illinois does have to go on a save here, so that drastically increases CMU's chances of winning this round.
Look at Spot there with the 6750 credits. He's rolling in it right now.
Possibly would be better to possibly buy one of his teammates, but he is going to max out next round. But looks like CMU is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So they are going A again.
Yeah. Looks like C is just like a little bit set up for NIU, but they're going to get a rude awakening knowing that nobody's going there. And, okay, CMU, wow. Okay, Garrett getting
Spike
2
down
people.
A.
That one grenade, actually, and then a third shot onto Jay.
Yeah, that's why yAime was practically fiending for those ult points when they were on that post plant, because Raze's ult can just be so powerful when you use it correctly. Looks like they are going to use Omen ult to get the spike here, making Illinois scramble towards C.
Yeah. You gotta keep them on their toes like that. Although a little bit of a blockade there built by the grenades.
Yeah, CMU knows that KJ's just super good at soloing.
Looks like the Viper kind of like wall planted there as well, just in case, just to stop it.
Almost a
CJ,
bad
oh,
timing, and it was.
Can't get the gun out fast enough. CJ's able to just take out the rest of CMU.
Probably not best to play like that when they have no info on where any of the players are.
A little risky, yeah. I think it was just like the grenades there being like, it kind of halted them. They couldn't get to the point nearly as fast as they wanted to.
Yeah.
Maybe if they had a little more time to set up, it could have gone better, but it was a good play by NIU to put the grenades there to stop their path.
Yeah, unfortunately, Illinois being able to win that save round shakes up CMU's plan a little bit and their momentum.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're setting up that little trap at C once again. Making sure nobody goes from that doorway at least.
Most likely, if CMU even want to bother pushing that site, especially with the Viper's Pit, they're going to have to use a lot of util to clear out KJ's util and also the Viper lurking in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, he had the rocket out. He just didn't have time to fire.
They were able to trade 2 players for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're planting B.
CMU having so many ults, but
CJ gets BeefStroganoff there.
Last player
the
standing.
CMU players are just too separated right now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fight for his life here.
yAime gonna swing into possibly more than one there.
Poor Jay. Left alone against 3. Can't quite close it out.
Illinois are so confident about their defense on B. They leave it open every single time, and every time CMU goes there, they're able to take it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got that. They got locking down that point pretty well. I think
CMU,
it's like they're squeezing CMU maybe into B just with pressure with both A and C.
yeah. CMU going to go A again because that's all that's worked out. There's just too much contesting from C with the KJ util and then Viper working off of that, and then their B retake is just too strong. So hopefully CMU uses their 2 ults here to easily get onto site and hopefully keep it during post plant.
It's quite a big sight line here in this big area. The door.
Illinois ready to fade all based off of sound cues.
Spot kind of lurking around, seeing what he can see, but it looks like he might be in the
Careful here.
crosshairs of CJ real soon. He's taken out real fast. That's unfortunate. And Spot's taken out by Cubby. CJ taken out by Meister.
Unfortunately, their execute just crumbling.
Oh, he's deafened.
Last
Stroganoff
player
able to get
standing.
one, but just shot in the back. There's nothing he can do. He's surrounded.
Yeah, Cubby did a really good job coming in from behind. Took out
3 players.
Mm-hmm.
You saw CMU there. They told their teammate to check that. They're just still unable to take that duel.
Mm-hmm. They're hurting a bit on the money front now, CMU, it looks like. Although NIU is having a great time. Somebody was 7,800. Cubby. After the last round, I'm sure, yeah, it's overflowing. His bank's overflowing.
CMU quite unsure what to do with this buy, ultimately choosing to save with Bannable on the hero rifle. So hopefully we see Bannable trying to take the first fights so the gun can be passed down.
Wow, Garrett getting... Wow, okay, Garrett getting 2 people. Bannable able to shut him down real soon after he gets those, but you already lost 2 people to get 1, and it's just like... it's already rough. Looks like CJ is kind of creeping around the back there, ready to take out anybody in that mid area, or on that right side area.
Best play for CMU right now is to at least get 1 before they commit to A.
Oh, a bit. Bannable knew. He just couldn't close the CJ there.
Last player standing.
Would have liked to see more teamwork here with the
Ooh.
hero rifle.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but he was looking at that door where CJ was coming out. He just couldn't get the kill. So he had the idea. He had the idea that he was there and he was sneaking in, but he just couldn't get it. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. And Cubby once again with the money stacks. He's stacking. He's got a lot of bans right now. I think everyone on NIU seems to be full buy in here.
Yeah, CMU only having 1 player that isn't able to full buy, but you are seeing them go B and then buy that judge. So hopefully post plant is a lot less insufferable.
Mm-hmm. Bumper wall there being good. Be
Not
no-
much pressure
no issue.
from Illinois right now. yAime, unfortunately, nading his own teammate.
Oh. Okay, but oh, Spod's taken out right after he takes out Destroyer.
Bannable able to get the trade there. They are investing in the KJ ult, but they are pushing out a little too early, but not punished for it.
Bannable once again alone. He's taken out by Cubby.
The unfortunate thing for CMU is Lotus is an attack cider map that Illinois has not previously performed well on, and unfortunately they're just not able to figure out what Illinois is doing here. It feels like they're doing the same thing over and over, and maybe they would have some benefit towards contesting C a little more, possibly using maybe the Raze util to get that KJ util off of the ground, or maybe using the Omen ult to get into spawn and then clear CMU out from clear C site from the back.
Looks like they're going to A. Just gonna keep brute force in A if they can, but I'm not sure about that.
Bannable gonna TP mound. Seen those
See if you can
countless
get a
times.
cheeky kill off that teleport, but it doesn't seem to be. Throws a grenade. Doesn't get anybody. Garrett and Jelly just take out. Okay, BeefStroganoff answers back though, and so does Bannable. CJ sneaking around once again. Well, they don't have to worry too much about it.
CMU feeling a little antsy every time we save them. They're moving around and it's kind of distorting their shots.
NIU will maybe try to come from the high ground, throw in a scout just to see if they can. They're coming from that angle.
Bannable just
Don't
using his
tripwire.
ult for info. Not able to get anything out of it though.
Bannable's knows CJ's tricks. He's waiting for him, and he gets the kill on him. Very good, very good. Oh, Spot's taken out by Cubby though. Despite all the utils he used to try to get the info, it wasn't enough for him.
A 1v1. CMU should play time here.
Dancing around this little point here.
Cubby's so unsure of where to look. And
Oh,
Stroganoff able to
nice.
get it.
Good job, BeefStroganoff. Very nice. It was very tense. They were both just looping around each other that little area
A
until
little
the.
ring around the rosy.
Although CMU's still a little. Oh no, they already bought. That's why they're.
Yeah,
a
they're
little,
suffering just a little bit, but
Yeah, you can see NIU definitely still has a lot of funds left over here, and everybody either in 2K or 4K range.
yeah, you see light shields used a lot more in pro play because of how good their aim is. That usually that extra 25 shields doesn't really matter, but you know, CMU is just not able to do the same thing just because of the skill difference and possibly more use of worse guns, just like the Judge or the Spectre. That's where the full shield really comes into play.
Yeah. A lot of ults being thrown out here. Spot and Bannable already taken out soon, but yAime is able to get Cubby, who's been a pretty big problem, and CJ. Garrett takes out yAime though. BeefStroganoff's able to answer back to Meister.
Thankfully, they were able to have that wingman plant for them while they take on these fights.
BeefStroganoff
Stroganoff
able-
once again going off.
Very nice, very nice. All that's left is Destroyer, it seems.
They're just not looking to where he could be.
Oh wait, Jay has that. Oh, he looked away for just a second right as he passed that corner. Oh,
This is
Jay.
so unfortunate. He needs to be able to play bomb here. He has Mosh. He has everything he needs.
Oh, unfortunate. Destroyer was able to get the clutch there.
Sure, his bull is like a heat-seeking missile. He just immediately knows.
It's only two, and even it had like 3 directions he came from. He just knew exactly. He was just he jumped
He
up on
was
the boxes.
confident. You see a lot of confidence with Illinois just being able to run in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very interesting to see CMU so confident contest that Viper ult on the same KJ util.
Well, it seems like the last round before swap, they just wanted to use as much as they could, use everything they could. They just wanted to get everything out there. Didn't pan out as well as it could have, but they were really.
It was really close.
It was close. It was close.
Hopefully CMU able to shine on this pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, once again, you see that they're leaving B wide open.
Mm-hmm. It's a very common theme, it seems. Oh wow, the Viper wall going just down the middle.
Yeah, you saw 5 different uses of util there, even though there's no presence from Illinois.
Yeah. It's
They've-
like Illinois running to C, leaving spots alone with 5 people.
Yeah, they're playing retake there. There's no reason for Spad to risk his life.
Yeah. Although he's a bit tethered, it looks like. Or he's got something following him.
Spike
Illinois
planted.
able to get the plant down without too
Ooh,
much
Cubby.
sweat.
Oh, Cubby's able to get J.
Once again, just
Maybe
CMU
yAime
moving
too?
too much.
Yeah.
They're not able to get that first bullet accuracy.
Ooh, Spot is, though. He's able to get J.
Last player standing.
Cubby just unstoppable.
Cubby's definitely hitting his pistol shots today. Wow. I think he got about 4 people in that round, so he'll be once again rolling in it in this 5 phase.
It was a really big gamble for CMU to immediately assume that Illinois were going to go A. They invested 4 players there, and possibly the reason for their loss on C.
Yeah. As you can see, Cubby and Garrett really holding with the KDA to 20 and 19 compared to CMU's. The most we got is 9. It's just a bit rough. You can see it too with the economy too. Looks like this. Doesn't this look familiar?
Once again, willing to use all of that util off the bat, but Illinois doesn't clear this.
Bannable waits a bit before shooting.
Spike down,
Nice straight
B.
in the back of the head there.
In an ideal world, Bannable gets 3 there.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Bring them down.
But it's good that he got It's good that he got 2 though.
Yeah, Illinois completely clearing out C, knowing it's the best site to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Spike planted.
Destroyer plans on to C there.
CMU able to get the upgraded guns, hopefully tipping it into their favor, but they do have no idea where any of the players are.
yAime spotted.
Very risky to not expect someone there.
Trying to wall bang Destroyer here. Very close actually. When he jumps onto the grenade.
Last player standing.
They're just not quite sure where they're being shot from.
Saw yAime like, look down as he jumped onto that grenade. Immediate regret.
Jay not able to recreate what Illinois did.
Yeah.
CMU, I would call a timeout here. I would have called a timeout a long time ago, but they are down 8 rounds, and it looks like their defense isn't getting much better.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit rough for them, but you know, the sweep is always alive. The sweep is always alive, and I'm there for it.
CMU's buys is just so disorderly.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really worth the better gun for no shields? Especially with such a util intensive team.
Yeah. I think they're just like they get I don't know. They get killed really quickly, so I don't know if they're just like whatever, the shields don't matter too much for us right now, or
Deploy destroyed.
just tipping everything they can in their favor in terms of attack rather than defense. Spot gets a nice shot on Jelly there. Maybe he's proven that gun worth. So does
Spike
Bannable.
planted.
Proven his gun's worth, maybe, but
Hoping for some more team play here.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
They played that as well as they could.
yeah. Bannable once again alone against the entire enemy team. Oh,
Going for the knife there, but not successful. Does result in Meister nading himself, but
did he run out of ammo
Match
there?
point.
Oh, he did. Okay. I saw that. That's unfortunate. His blinded opponent and the bullet spread betrayed him there.
it's always interesting to see if teams save for match point or try and force to prevent match point. And looks like CMU here kind of went for the middle. They were able to buy last round and this round, just not fully.
Mm-hmm. And then it looks like a C rush. Okay, but Spot is able to get a quick kill on the Cubby there. And Bannable Getting CJ as well.
This would be ideal for Illinois to have a counter.
Right, right. Although they will plant on C once again.
Strangely enough, so many CMU players still A with all of this commotion.
Spike
Yeah.
planted.
Seem to be a bit... Okay, they seem to be rushing to C now. Maybe a bit of Bannable and Spot will hold off until the rest of their team gets there. Yeah, it looks like they will.
Every second counts on these retakes.
Oh, BeefStroganoff taken out though. Meister getting a quick kill. Okay, Bannable got destroyed though. Gets taken out. Spot's able to get a good kill there. Steals the gun.
They are able to prevent from a 3-13.
Mm-hmm. They're keeping that win streak alive. They know what's at stake. They know what they got to do. They're doing anything they can to keep it alive.
That was a much better execution from CMU there.
Mhm.
It was a lot better with that numbers advantage, as you saw. That retake was not that bad.
Yeah, that was nice by Spot and Bannable waiting for yAime to come and help them out
What
with the
I'm
retake.
Yeah, what I'm expecting to see this round though is you see Illinois with 4 different ults, and
Mhm.
you know they want to win this game, so they're probably going to invest all of them. And CMU only has 2, which aren't great counters. They don't have something like a KO ult to prevent them from using it.
Right. It's already somebody firing.
Shots traded, but not much action.
But NIU just kind of waiting, looking like they're going for A now though. Ooh, Spot's a bit hurt though. Ooh, Meister taken out first though. That's good.
Yeah, yAime with the
And
first
Cubby
blood.
and oh my goodness, yAime. Yeah, okay. Look at him go.
They
4
are
ults?
just
Nuh-uh.
not willing to give up match that easily.
Mm-hmm. 4 ults. He didn't care. He went in there and he got everybody.
Definitely a misplay on Illinois' part. They should have used that raise ult to immediately get on site.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully yAime can keep that confidence with these rounds and hopefully bring CMU slowly inching them closer and closer.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing now that NIU is that money's running out in their bank. They don't have much left.
CMU does have the read here.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois really hesitant to fire back.
A bit shaken, it seems. A bit shaken by the last 2 rounds. They're not as confident anymore.
Yeah, they're going to explore different parts of the map, trying to seek out CMU's weak point in their
Mhm.
defense.
Yeah. A lot of just waiting to see who's gonna break first from the stall here. Looks like yAime might chuck something. Oh, maybe not.
There.
Backing up a bit.
They're prioritizing that silence right now.
Yeah. Camera. Oh,
Illinois acting first.
getting a dart. Oh, missing the rocket. Oh, and Garrett gets 2 with 1 rocket. Wow. That's unfortunate. That's really bad.
And
And
with
Stroganoff gets
3
taken
more
out.
ults to go. This seems practically impossible for CMU.
30 seconds left.
Bannable, the only one alive with an ult here. And he's making his way over to B if he can.
Spike planted.
There's-
Last
He already
player
gets a kill there,
standing.
but is taken out. Unfortunately.
Illinois eager to use that
He
last
spotted
ult, and they're
that.
taking the second.
Attackers win.
They were definitely able to prove that they could indeed perform on Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, really unfortunate that CMU was not able to make a comeback. They were able to in those last 2 rounds. They were able to win, but they were just not able to counter all of that util. Just Illinois had such an advantage in so many ways that are impossible to list.
Yeah. I noticed in terms of the NIU was able to win like multiple rounds in a row and just like keep their stuff stockpiled. Even if they did lose a round, it didn't matter too much to them because they still had the money from the 3 wins in a row. They were just able to keep going. it's like even like if CMU was able to fire back with a round win or two like they did at the end there, they still had everything they needed to just disrupt CMU and just take it back.
Yeah, absolutely. And they didn't even use all of the ults to get onto the site or for the post plant. They used that fade ult just because they could.
Yeah.
It was just completely impossible for CMU, but hopefully we see CMU make a comeback next time. So thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Last player standing. One enemy remains. ESC.
Where is it?
Spike down A. Spike down A.
Listen up.
One enemy remaining.
Slammer.
Spike. One enemy remaining.
Here. I won't spike.
Spike down A. One enemy planted. Last player standing.